So, it's raining, Avi. I'm on my bike, and I'm laughing and crying at the same time. Because doctor's orders stay off my knee for 2 days to 2 weeks, but God healed it today. I went to 2 services, and I gotta get across this intersection. I gotta tell you something, and that's why I just talked to Portia, and I was telling her, like, you know how Emma, my oldest, Emma Catherine Haste, after I spent days, hours, years of my life, basically a total of a long time, many months at least, taking her to horse lessons and other things. She was a kiddo. She didn't do a lot of soccer and stuff, but we would go riding horses. That'd take like about 5 or 10 hours, you know, to load the horse up, take it, ride for an hour, load it up, come back, put it away, fix the fence. Jesus Christ, I fixed so many fences. Jesus. Yeah, Mom, sorry, I don't mean to say Jesus Christ, but he's an amazing person, and there are no cuss words if they're not in your vocabulary. So yeah, read the scripture. Actually, you can't just read it, you gotta actually like use a fucking brain cell. It says, do not take the Lord's name in vain. Okay, and everything else is fair game. I don't care if you believe it, you're wrong not to believe it. You're wrong to disagree with me because I'm right. When you spend 45 to 90 hours a week with God, then you have more authority than I do, then you can tell me what words to say, all right, and to use. So I'm gonna just use the hip hop factory words that I want to and get this ducking dead said, okay? Yeah, that's right. South Bend Bike Garage, where the stupid city currently has them locked out, so they can't even use their facility. What the hell is going on there? I don't ducking know. All right, so back to the story, Jack. Okay, so I'm on my bike named Jack because if it's already called Jack, maybe they won't fucking jack it again. It's my 3rd or 4th jacket fucking bike. So my car is still in the impound. This is day 22 of no car. I'm down to about 17. I'm down to 199.8 yesterday. I lose a pound a day, but just biking. I lost 2 3/4 of an inch off my waist. And I feel great. I'm in my best shape I've ever been in. Every time my team and I take us 2 steps forward, we get 1 step back, but cumulatively we take a step forward every day. I have new house mama and new papa installed. There's a new sheriff in town. Now, come on! Down at the 1609 Kimball campus, which is called Rescue Number 1. Rescue Number 2, Diamond Avenue. Rescue Number 3, three's the charm, 2506 Bergen. That's Rescue 3. We've done prayed for all of them today, for the east and the west and the south and the north and all the properties around them, east and north and south and east, north and south and east and west. So every property on every border, we done prayed for them because we got the one was broken into and my sound equipment was stolen, and that's awesome. It's so freaking awesome. Every day I play bigger and better. So if I lose one sound equipment, that means I get a bigger and better one. I always have. I always have attracted something bigger and better because that's how hastes operate. That's how the cells operate. I'm from the cell family, and now I'm a haste, but we're from the cell clan. And it's funny because I sell, and I serve, and I sing. Serve, sell, sing. That's who I am. So I'm a dad. I'm a dad that's got about 30 new kids in my families. We have 3 clans, Farmers Only, Diamonds, and the Mountaineers. It's like kind of like the 100. I think it's called the 100, that show on Netflix with that hot blonde. Whew, super hot. Did I say that out loud? Okay, never mind. So here's the deal. It doesn't hurt to drive this bike slowly and mostly push with my left foot. Back to the story. So I just met with Portia's mom, who's got 3 kids now. And then I told her that Emma hasn't talked to me since 2021. But if I fired my divorce attorney because I don't need a divorce attorney to get a divorce. I'm already getting a divorce. But you need a dad to get a friendship. And come heaven or high water, my Rachel, my baby's mom, will be friends in the next 15 years or less. Oh shoot! Okay, that was a burning bush. All right. Watch out for burning bushes. They'll fire you up or they'll fire you down. You're fired. Here's my new limit. And it's just got to get one more part. That's why it's parked over here. So that's on delivery. Going to be available soon. In the meantime, and please pray for the mechanics because that's a big, weird, it's a normal engine, but it's just a weird chassis. And so they've been having trouble fixing it. Because it's drivable, but it's just not safe. It's not roadworthy for us. Yeah, that would solve a lot of problems. I've been without a car for 22 days now. And I feel great. With that being said, I'm delivering coffee to Courtney. It's called I Want Coffee. Coffee at Courtney's because she asked for it. And I gonna attract it. And I did have a friend's shirt, but then the guy came out of the shower and it was his shirt and it was stinky, but he got it back. Because basically when people leave things lying around, Our Lady, I just jack them. Because basically they go to trash. In fact, this lady stole clothes from me today, stripped in front of us, not her whole body, not her whole clothes. She took her 2 outer layers off, threw them in the trash. So I walked over there and got them out of the trash. It's my fucking clothes. Yeah, my duck and clothes, mom, whatever, dude. You don't even listen to this anyways. So with that being said, she stripped her outside skirt off, and I picked it up. I was gonna take somebody in my organization because we always provide most clothes and food. Most food, most clothes, most shoes. We food, clothing, and shelter, people. That's what you need. I'd say the other need would be a family. So we do 4 pillars. 1, under homed, get them homed. 2, under jobbed, get them jobbed. 3, under familied, we get them family. 4, under encouraged. Yeah, we give them encouragement. You guessed it. If 5E League can't give you encouragement, then we shouldn't exist. 5 E's. Encourage everyone, every day, everywhere. I don't see anybody else to encourage, so I'm going to keep talking to you guys. Encourage everyone, every day, everywhere, and every way. Go Irish. It's a strain to show you the crane. This is where I rescued a lady. Here on me. Right here. Just came to do a standby. And her spiritual husband, whatever, boyfriend, spiritual husband, when they sleep together, had been, he never moved out of the bathroom. She cared about her meat so much. I mean, we enjoyed eating her meat. But that frozen turkey and that stuff, it was like, it was out of the freezer, but it had only been out of for 20 minutes. So we got some meat. It's just funny the things that you value. I'd probably 3/4 of the people I invite to have the first night free at one of my properties, and I say, would you like to stay tonight or tomorrow night be better for you? Freedom of choice, right? And they're like, how about tomorrow night? I'm like, what the duck? Like, you just been homeless for how long and you're just gonna sleep on the streets again tonight? It doesn't make sense until you understand their mentality is they might find somebody else to go with them and partner up because it's 11/11 daily, like Airbnb. But wait, there's more. This is a new alley. Beautiful, 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 beautiful homes. So it's double occupancy. So if they have a oh my God, this is when I first sold homes. I sold some of these homes the first year I was in real estate. It was beautiful. I fell in love with this neighborhood back then. That would be like 2005-ish. I think the year I became a realtor. But a broker was broker than I was when I was a realtor, so the broker thing didn't work out like I planned. So then I became a real estate investor. That's what my wife wanted me to do in the first place. So sell all your homes, do the Acts 2 thing. Well, now I finally am. So I sold everything, and now we're at 2025, about 16 years later, and later than we bought our first home in the country, which was North Liberty, Indiana, 5 acres of paradise. I called it Paradise Acres, or I called it lots of things, but I miss home. I've been a farmer between farms and a husband between wives. Fortunately, it wasn't between two wives. It was just between wives, and it's been long enough, you know. But with that being said, I'm almost here to Coffee with Courtney, and I'm going to tell you about Portia. So I done told her that I hadn't seen Emma since December 2021, and that if I win the mama, then I get the baby girl back. You know, I get to see her again. And so I'm trying to win the mama back this year, trying to be very loving, calm, supportive. You know, even the stupid judge, he's like ordering every test under the goddamn sun to prove that I'm not bipolar, because every time I went to the doctor, I lied. I went to 14 fucking psychiatrists. And every time I told every one of them I'm not bipolar. I have the symptoms of bipolar. I'm a goddamn motherfucking artist. And they're like, okay. And they sent me packing. They said, you're fine. You're an artist. I took Rachel to 4 of them. And those 4, I said, well, I do display some symptoms. And if I have to take a pill, I will, to keep my marriage. So we left with a prescription. I took a goddamn pill. I still take a pill to this day. Because it doesn't fucking matter what fucking goddamn motherfucking pill you take. You're still going to do miracles if you want to do miracles. On or off the fucking pill. Okay, sometimes you gotta take medicine to get to a place where you can not take medicine, but for me, it ain't happened yet. So with that being said, hashtag love medicine for this season, okay? So I tell her all about Emma, and the fact that every day, there's not a day that goes by that I don't want to hug and kiss her cheek and say, I love you, and say, you know, when can we have tea, Em? You know, or a whiskey. I never drunk with her. I never had a drink. She even got married this year. Didn't tell me about it. I didn't give her away. Nobody gave her away. I hope that works out. I really do. I would never curse my child, like I believe is a history of my grandparents cursing children. I'm not sure. I'm not going to speak it into existence, but if it happened, it happened. They'd say, like, I know it happened. They'd say things like, your behavior is despicable and you need to, you know, basically they cursed them. They said, I hope your children treat you as bad as my children, which was like the worst thing that they could have ever done, because your words are your life or death. The tongue has more power than any other fucking thing on your body. The tongue has the power to create, the power to destroy. Why do you think it says it is spoken? Because your input determines your output, and your output determines your outlook. Yes. So when I said that Emma hasn't come home yet, but I'm writing a book called Prodigal Daughter, but the Prodigal Daughter book doesn't come out until the Prodigal Wife comes out. Prodigal ex-wife. With that being said, she said, 2021, that's the last time you saw Emma? She said, that's the last... She said that's the last time that I saw Portia. Because she passed away when somebody fucking spiked the goddamn joint with fentanyl. Fuckers. And if she'd been there, smoking with her daughter would be alive. And so, man, that's beautiful. With that being said, just remember that it'd always be better for your kids to be having Coca-Cola in your basement than to be having Coke in someone else's. So let's bring them home, guys. Let's bring them home. Bring them home. Bring them home. They're like the kids I might have known if God had given me more time. And St. Joseph County courts would not have raped them from me. It's okay. It's only been 1,860 31 days today. 5 years and 35 days. But who's counting? I know I'm not. Yeah, it's okay. It's not okay. It's never fucking okay. When I run for something, I'm going to get more dads, get more kid time, and I'm going to help banish father discrimination, because it's bull. Yeah. Tonight we'll sleep wonderfully well, dream powerful and positive dreams. Tomorrow we'll awaken refreshed, rejuvenated, and have an absolutely magnificent, productive, and amazing ag venture together. And please be with Portia's mom tonight. And let her know that Portia's smiling down from heaven at how awesome her mom is. And she's praying and affirming all of her 3 baby brothers and sisters and her moms. And I pray for relationships in South Bend, Indiana, and that South Bend superheroes would raise up and make this a good community, that the judges that get appointed wouldn't be mother ducking dicks and fucking discriminate the fuck out of you. But it's a good thing mine discriminated against me, because I bounce. I told her that she's got to bounce. I need one that doesn't commit discrimination. And I have a fucking legal fucking case. And it's just sad that they would blatantly do it. You know, there's court records of everything that was said and done, so you can prove it. And it's fucking recorded. They didn't even ask permission to record us. That's a fucking crime right there. Because Rachel never wants to be on court. She doesn't want to be on TV. She didn't want our kids to be on TV. So that's just heinous bullshit as it is to not ask us. Oh, it's public. Huh? Yeah, let's have all of our dirty laundry and all of our brilliant plans aired out in public. Yeah, let's see how that works. Yeah. But the good news is, I asked for a show cause hearing, and we're going to get one. We're going to get a new judge, and we're going to get a new day. Because today is the best first day of the rest of my life. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And so far, that's worked. And we're on day 65 of repeat every day. Day 65. Today is the best first day of the rest of my life. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Oh, and I'm so glad. So this is Aaron Haste, spokesperson for the 5E League of Leaders, South Bend, Indiana, where we were founded. And remember, our goal is to help 80% of the homeless population of South Bend and Bloomington to have a home or a roof over their head on or before Christmas, 12/25/2025. So that would be on Christmas Eve. So on or before Christmas Day. Listen to Toby Mac This Christmas, in parentheses, Father of the Fatherless. So just say Toby Mac, Father of the Fatherless on YouTube, and find that and hit that link. And that's where they talk about Johnny getting a home before Christmas Eve. He gets picked up at the orphanage on Christmas Eve, and so by Christmas Day he has a home over his head. All he wants is a home. And all these kids are like Peter Pan's lost boys. They're like the 7 dwarfs and Snow White and the 7 dwarfs. They're a dwarf in their business plan. They need a bigger, better business coach to help them get further along with their business or with their life. So a business coach can help them both personally and professionally. That's why my team of business coaches are stepping up in South Bend, Indiana. We're becoming South Bend superheroes, and we're rocking this thing. And the difference is with my life is I didn't take Sabbath. I told people I was, but I didn't. And I was hulking out. Even my assistants got mad. They trashed my church. They trashed my family. So my family, I'm sorry guys, they were really pissed because you pissed me off. And I told them in confidence. But I forgot I'm supposed to vent up line and not down line. So I'm not going to vent to my assistants anymore. I'm just going to vent to my mentors like Mike Ritter and the other awesome people that I cannot mention right now. But I personally coached 100 millionaires or more, and some of them were multimillionaires and a few were billionaires in South Bend real estate. So if you ask me, like, how do you know you can have such a good plan for everybody? Well, I already done did it. Most of the people that started out with 1 or 2 homes, they didn't have any plans on being a millionaire in South Bend real estate and having that many $1 million in assets, but it's only like 7 homes in South Bend, because the average one's like 130,000. So, 6 would be like 6, 7, 800,000, and so then like 7, 8, you should be over $1 million in assets. So 7, I mean, again, it could be 1 home, but basically like around 6 to 10 homes is a good number. and then you have $1 million in real estate and in assets. And I'm working on becoming a millionaire in cash flow through the roofing company, Aaron Hayes Roof Rescue and All Repairs. So if you need a roof done, please hit us up at 574-742-2266. Get your roof replacement kicks on Route 66. We do roof replacements, we do all repairs. We're happy to help you with your business and free estimates most of the time, free-ish. We're a non-for-profit, so we like to get donations, but we help people, and we'll help you, and we'll help you all, and we'll help all your friends. We're getting bigger every day. We're excited about the new catering company because part-time we do a lot of sous chefs get together and we just cook. One of our homes is we're building 3 studio kitchens, so we can have we're gonna have 3 or 4 cameras, and we're gonna have 3 kitchens and gourmet kitchens, and that's gonna be so freaking awesome for our catering company. I forget the name right now, so I'm not gonna say it, but it's gonna be a great year, bud. Actually, it's already been a great year. It's been a great day since March 1st. That's the first day that I said, today is the best first day of the rest of my life. I will rejoice and be glad in it. And if any of you guys need healing, just text HEAL to the hotline, 574-742-2266. Get your healing kicks on Route 66. I got healed today, and that's the second time that my knees were attacked. The first time I got healed was September 20th. September 20th, 2022. A lot of 2s. And Gil Michelle and team. We were in the LaCie gymnasium at LaCie at Christian Center. Sorry, originally founded by the guy that did LaCie, Lester Summerall. And in fact, it's the same week I got healed from my mental illness, and at least the effects of it, right? Like I have the symptoms and I act like I'm bipolar. So for all it's worth, I am bipolar, or I have been. So because I acted like it. So, might as well take some medicine if you're gonna act like it. I think that obviously all artists act like it because we're artists. So, I mean, it's a little jaded or jilted or whatever. The questionnaire is like, should just say, are you an artist? Okay, well now you're fucked because you are gonna be diagnosed with bipolar. So let's call it the artist quiz. So I have definitely been diagnosed with Aaron's DSM-5 book, DSM-5E book. It says ABA. Always be an artist. Do you qualify? And then all the questions are the symptoms of bipolar. So do you have this, and this? Have you ever had this? Have you ever this? You have this? Do you do this? Okay. Did you answer 7 out of 10 questions? Yes. Okay. Yep. You're an artist. ABA. You have ABA. Guess what? No pill for that. That's right, bitch. No fucking pill for ABA. So, Jesus, this world. So anyways, last plug. I'm a bipolar comedian, right? So for the kid-friendly, we have the Mighty Hat Man, and we do kid-friendly comedy for ages 6 and to 106 or whatever. Everything I teach, it's interactive, motivational teaching, and a 6-year-old can repeat it, learn it, and teach it. And I don't know if you've been told this or you know the stats, but 93% when you teach something, 93% of the time you retain that for life because you've taught it. That's pretty cool. So I look forward to teaching a lot of stuff soon. And with that being said, I'm going to sign out. The other comedian is the Cussing Christian Comedian. That's a bunch of bullshit manure. He's coming to a city near you. So please get tickets at 574-742-2266. Get your comedy tickets at Route Kicks on Route 66. I'm cheeky.